Good morning, Snippets. Okay, so today is Friday, and I've almost made it through my first week back, and I cannot tell you how excited I am. It's been a very long and tiring week with sing practice and not getting any sleep, and I have to get used to this again. But it's almost the weekend for me. At 1:10 it'll be the weekend, so yes. I'm about to go to work, and then I'm gonna go to class, and then I'm gonna go to lunch, and then I'm gonna go back here and start my weekend. So I just got out of Japanese class. Today in class we learned about transitive and intransitive verbs, which was, or pairs, or anyway. So it's actually very difficult, so I'm gonna have to practice on that a lot. But I'm waiting for the bus currently because I need to go to the sciences building. Luckily, there's one class that I have in between Japanese and my next class that is only Monday, Wednesday. I don't know if you can hear me at all, but because there's lots of cars and there's wind. But anyway, it's only Monday, Wednesday, so on Friday I have a gap. And luckily I needed that today because of my allergy eyes. I think it tore all my contacts and it's making my eyes water really bad. And so I don't know if you can tell this eye. I'm gonna get really close, but it's like really red and puffy and all allergy-ish. I'm staring into your soul. This is crazy. Cool. So I had to go back to my room in Brooks, which is where the bus stop is that I'm currently waiting at, and I had to get new contacts, and oh, the bus is here. Yay! Okay, I'm gonna go now. Check out this creepy back alley that I take to get to my environmental class. Okay, so it's like behind, what is this? I think this is the Gobo building, and then there's a gym right there. And then the science building is, see where the spires are? Yeah, that's the science building. Beautiful Baylor buildings. Anyway, the wind's blowing again, so I don't know if you can hear me, but I go down this back alley because my class is actually closer coming from this way than if I were to like take the normal sidewalk around that way, because then I'd have to like walk through the whole building just to get to my class. So I take this back alley because it's much quicker. Okay, so we just finished with classes for the day, and I am currently eating a kind of late lunch. And today I'm trying out something new. I've been eating salads for a while, that's not the new thing, but I don't usually eat cucumbers, but I'm trying cucumbers on it today to see how I fare. If I don't like it, I'm not doing it again. Normally, I just get like lettuce, or usually spinach actually, but I didn't have spinach today. Spinach and chicken, and croutons and carrots. That's usually, and then if they have it, lemon, and then salt and pepper, of course, and chicken. And so that's usually all my salads are, and then I also have this. It's turkey and salami and cheddar, toasted with a green apple and some Cajun chips, and of course water. So I'm going to eat this. I'll let you know how the cucumbers fare, and then my weekend starts because I don't work Friday afternoons, and that's my favorite part about Fridays. Okay, so I'm back in my room now. I just finished lunch and grabbed a little small cup of coffee from the front desk in the JCR. And okay, so the verdict on the cucumber and the salad, going back to that, my verdict is undecided. I don't see, my problem with cucumbers is I don't like how like watery they are. I have a problem with like things that don't have a flavor. Like it's hard for me to consume it. Like it tastes gross to me, and like it's hard for me to digest it. That's my problem with iceberg lettuce, with melons, with like water. I mean, cold water is a little bit easier, but like warm water, like anything that doesn't have a distinct flavor, I have a hard time like swallowing, and so it's just like hard to eat it. And so that was my problem with cucumbers, but I tried like putting salt and pepper on it, and then it just tastes like really peppery water, and it was, I don't know, that wasn't a nice sensation. But I'm not completely opposed to the taste of it. It was probably also partly just because it was new taste. And I mean, whenever I think about it, I didn't like spinach at first, and now I like it okay. And I didn't like coffee at first, and now I like it okay. And I'm trying to think of other things. I can't think of anything. But, so, I mean, maybe after a little while, I'll warm up to the idea. But, as of right now, cucumber on my salad is a no-go. I don't know what the agenda for the rest of my day is. It's 2 o'clock, or 2:20, actually. And, like, I'm not used to having free time. I'm like, I don't know what to do with myself. So, I want to take a nap, but at the same time, I just got coffee, so I'm probably not going to be sleepy. I don't know. Probably gonna get on YouTube for a while and unwind. Okay, so apparently my body opted for the nap option so long that it's now completely pitch dark, whatever. It's completely dark outside, and I missed dinner. Cool. Okay, so there's a movie that's gonna be playing in Dr. Rishi's apartment. It's called The Help. It's really good. It's got Emma Stone in it, so of course it's fantastic. I feel like butt. I think I'm gonna go to that. But right now I need to like wake up and like to wake up because I feel like butthole, so I need to do that.
You two give me heart palpitations. That's a good move. All right, I'm gonna do it. Until she understands this ain't no game we playing here. Slide your chapel under the table. Face me. I need to see you square on at all times. I got to come up with your questions too?
The movie moved me greatly, even if I knew it had flaws or whatever, but if something really got to me, you know. I can remember a few times in my life that maybe I would be passionately saying, oh, it's so good. And somebody said, you know, and you know, oh my gosh, you know. So I just want to say that if for some reason either I or anybody else, you know, says something that either, I wouldn't say hurt your feelings, but I mean, you know, kind of makes you think, well, gosh, you know, just always remember it doesn't invalidate anything you feel or that you saw. I thought you noticed the difference between singing about the Watusi and then Bob Dylan, who we all know now has influenced music and thought so much that he was kind of transitioning to the next era, because 1962, I've heard, was our last innocent year. And in a way I can see that, because 1963, as many if not most of you know, was when President Kennedy was killed. And being a Dallas child who was in the 9th grade then, that's a vivid memory for me. I was trying to think how I wanted to start. Anybody want to say what character either moved them the most, or that you felt any kind of special, well, maybe even love or even hatred or recognition or identification with? Just toss it out there, anybody?
I loved Jessica Chastain's character.
That Celia, was that her in the blonde?
Girl, Celia, yeah. I thought her character was so much fun, and I really liked how they fleshed out. They showed someone who was multidimensional and conflicted, who was a white person, and I love how she bonded with Minnie. And
why do you think they bonded?
They're both outcasts.
They were both outcasts.
I think that Celia, like, obviously when Minnie first came, she had already decided that she was gonna just love her for who she was. And like that's a great way to live, and you find so much in people that you wouldn't find if you didn't have that mindset. So
Yeah. She was open to her before she even came. She was already open. She opened her heart in some sense.
Minnie had a difficult time accepting that, and she kind of opens up to her, you know, especially at the end of the movie when they're like, you know, you can stay here for as long as you want to. I thought that was really neat, that kind of character development for Minnie.
Okay, so we reached the end of the day. So I just got back from the showing of The Help at Dr. Rishi's apartment, led by Ann Garner. She led the movie and the discussion afterwards. I don't know how much of the discussion you got from what I filmed, because I was too involved in the discussion to film much of it, which is kind of my fault. But we had a pretty good, like, engaging, thoughtful discussion after the movie about, like, things that it entails and, like, themes in the movie and, like, its prevalence and relevance in society, then and now, and, like, how impactful movies like that can be. Anyway, so sorry, I get really, like, nerded out by academia. So it was really fun, and now I'm going to bed. I don't know what I'm doing this weekend. It's a long weekend, Martin Luther King holiday, so I don't have class on Monday, so I don't know what I'm doing this weekend. But right now, I'm sleeping, so I will see you guys tomorrow for at least another minute. Good night.